Hi, everybody. Develop your mediumship abilities 3. So, I wanted to talk about spiritual hygiene. I wanted to talk about frequency a little bit because it's so important to understand how much your energetic body participates in your communication with your physical body during healing someone or reading someone, and the different things that you can do to keep your frequency high that doesn't cost any money. So basically, I'm just going to kind of turn this to kind of show you guys where I'm at and see if this will let me. Well, it's not letting me, but I would just kind of turn the... So I am walking in a forest preserve, and for those of you guys that live in a place that's warm all the time, that's a benefit. You can do many things, but we're gonna start with nature. Walking in nature is very important. You can ground by putting your feet on the grass barefoot and just kind of visualizing white light cleanse as above so below, and just washing over your body, cleansing you from all the stress and everything that is not of love and light, and just life, right? Life is not perfect. We have things that we're all working through, and sometimes we need that mental balance or that emotional balance, and we really can't get it because some things are harder than others to see past. And so when you do that, visualization is important. Visualization is intention. Intention is action. It's action. So what you create is what you will receive. And a lot of people think, yeah, okay, just because I imagine something doesn't mean that it's doing something. I am a witness that when you visualize, you're creating, you're manifesting, you're allowing that to exist. So in other words, you're seeing yourself where you want to be before you get there. Okay? And that will create the manifestation of whatever it is that you're wanting to create, or you're wanting to, the place that you want to come into. If you see yourself in a place constantly of failure and fear, you're going to stay there. You're going to attract fearful situations and fearful people that are also having issues with letting go of fear. So your frequency, it determines so much, and you don't even understand or realize how much it determines your life and the things that go on in your life. So I wanted to talk about that because just by simply coming out to the forest and taking off your shoes and sitting on the grass, it's very grounding. White light cleanse, as above so below. Visualize it. Just close your eyes, just washing over you, and visualize roots coming out your feet into the earth and releasing everything, refreshing your essence and who you are. Your physical body is just as important, right, as your spirit body. When we're working, even if it's as a healer, or I'm sorry, I can't see that. Even if you're working as a healer, a medium, or you're reading intuitively, both bodies have to work together. Okay, your auric field is your spirit body. It's your energetic body. So your auric field is associated with your chakras. Okay, so you have 7 bodies in your auric field. You have 7 chakras, and each chakra is associated with a different part of your life. So it's pretty cool actually to learn more about the chakra so that you're able to then work on that particular chakra. I have a chakra prescription that I do. So what I do is I attune people and I open up their chakras energetically, and then I give them a chakra prescription for 7 days. And so every day you work on a different chakra, and I attune water, and we dedicate one water bottle to each chakra. And so on the day that you'll begin with your root chakra, right? And then you will drink your root chakra water that I've infused. And then I also go a step further and tell them to give me a gallon of water, and I infuse that. And I can do it distance, or I could do it in person. Most of my work is distance because I work with people all around the world. I'm very humble and blessed for that. And I attune the gallon of water, and I also, as part of the chakra prescription, give you instructions on how to do an aura mist. Now, again, and I'm going to continue to say this, you don't need these things to have an ability. You're born with the ability. You're able to do it because you have the ability to do it. These are tools that will help the physical body and the spirit body to be in the frequency, so they jive, so they melt, so they blend, so they work together, okay? As a medium, the communication with your soul and the soul of the souls on the other side happen on the spirit body. And then you feel the imprints in your physical body. So you either feel it, hear it, or see it. So on days that I read, such as today, I won't have red meat. I'll try to eat 3 hours before I begin to read. I'll make sure that I'm hydrated. I'll infuse my water by attuning the water. And those things help me to keep my frequency at the highest level that it can be, because I'm going to be tapped in right to that higher frequency during my readings. So it's tools that help. It's you don't need these things to be able to do a mediumship reading. You don't need these things to be able to read intuitively, but these are tools that help when you're doing it, okay? And that's Lillian Suarez's opinion. That's Lillian Suarez's experience. Leaning your back against a tree. It's free. How many trees are there around you, you know? Lean your back against a tree, you know, for 5 minutes, and just visualize again that white light, as above so below, just, you know, coming down out your feet, you know. A gallon of water, what, it's $2, you know. You can put it outside under the full moon and bring it in the next day. It infuses the water with the moon energy, and when it does that, you're able to either drink that water, you're able to put it in your baths, as I recommend a salt bath. And what that consists of is a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of baking soda, and some Epsom salt with any aroma that you would like or that you choose. They have chamomile, eucalyptus, lavender, so on and so forth. You take a little bit of that, you put it in your bath, or you can even put that in the gallon of water. So empty a little bit of it, put all that, shake it up, and then pour it over you from your shoulders down. So you can do that too in the shower, and that's a fantastic clearing. It brings you back to your essence. The first time you do it, I would recommend that you do it right before you go to bed, because you can feel a little bit lethargic or drained after the first time. Because imagine what it's doing is the sea salt and the baking soda, it's pulling off all that is not serving a purpose. Any holes in your auric field, it's repairing them, and it's removing blocks. And when you do that, for those of you guys that believe in angels, I normally call on Archangel Michael to come on a spiritual vacuum and vacuum it away as well. And I'm telling you, feel fantastic. You feel really, really good afterwards. And you feel like you've just been refreshed, renewed. And it helps you mentally to think clear, emotionally to you know, be balanced. We're all going through something. We will always go through something. This is an imperfect world, and we're human beings in it. So even as healers, we're living and having a human experience. So, you know, these things again help with your connection, for me, in my opinion, because you're becoming less dense and you're not anchoring your energy down, especially when you're doing readings, and you're allowing yourself to be in a higher frequency. And again, with mediumship, okay, your spirit body is melding with the spirit body on the other side. So as that's happening, your physical body feels it. It really does. Some people feel heat. Some people feel shift in coolness and energy. You know, some people, their hair stand up. Some people feel tapping on the top of the head. It all depends. Everybody's different. Everybody feels and experiences spiritual development differently, okay? Doesn't mean that if you're not experiencing something and somebody else says that you're doing something wrong or you're not developing. Not true. Everybody has their own journey and their own experience, okay? So allow yourself to have your own experience. But when the melding starts happening, you start receiving imprints, and you either feel them, right, which is your solar plexus, or you hear them with your inner hearing, or you see them with your inner eyes, or you just get the sense that you just know, right? So your senses get heightened when you're doing the spiritual hygiene or following some sort of meditation. Meditation is perfect. Prayer is perfect as well. This is just what I do. It's bringing you to a higher frequency, right? So in the higher frequency, your senses are heightening, and when they heighten, you're able to really truly see your gifts clearly or act upon your gifts clearly, because you're either going to see clear, hear clear, or feel clear, or just know. So all of these things truly really help. And I hope that you guys walk away with an understanding that you don't need money to develop. You can lean your back against a tree. You can put your feet on grass. You can buy a gallon of water, leave it out under the full moon, bring it in, and you can do the white light cleanse, as above so below. Remember, intentions everything. Your thoughts become your outcomes become your life. Please pay attention and be the observer of your thoughts. Take in the ones you want and dismiss the other thoughts that you feel are not of love or resonate with you and don't feel good to you. Okay, don't feel good to you. When you're going through difficult times, one of the things that you can do is sit in meditation and be still. Sit in your power and ask yourself whatever it is that you're wanting an answer to or guidance, and sit there and just pay attention to your heart and pay attention to your solar plexus and see how it feels. Does it feel good? Does it feel yucky? Do you begin to receive thoughts? Check in with yourself. All of that is free. You don't need money for that. You don't need money at all. And I think a lot of us in the beginning, we don't have the means to take classes and to do the things that we need to develop. And I was one of those people. I was a mother of 5 and I wasn't in the position to be able to pay for classes and so on and so forth. And so I just went inside. And I know why they did that. Your guides are everything that you need. God is everything that you need. Prayer is everything. Meditation. Meditate. Meditate to meet your guides. Meditate if you want to know about a past life. Ask Archangel Raziel to bring you into a past life during sleep, So at the end of the day, there are things that you can do, guys, that cost nothing. So don't get discouraged. Look online. There's great information. I'm going to continue to make videos to give you guys whatever I'm guided to give you. I hope that this helps. And again, if you have any questions, you can find me on Facebook. I have other videos on my YouTube. I have meditations as well. So if you're guided to and feel that they resonate with you, use them and see how you feel. There's one for clairvoyance. There's one to meet your guides. And I will continue to do more. Right now I'm working on my e-courses and different things, but I'm getting around to continue this cycle video. So this is video 3 for developing your mediumship abilities, and I will continue to give whatever again that I'm guided. I thank you for joining my channel, and I will continue to give as much information as I'm guided to give to you guys. And keep your head up, keep on keeping on, and be a hoot through your journey. This is not so serious. Love everybody, love yourself. And as a healer and somebody that chooses to love people for the rest of their life and truly really love the love of loving people, that's the gift that you get. How do you get to a place where you love the love of loving people and you know that that's your happiness? That's beautiful. Loving people is your happiness. Wow. To me, that is the most profound feeling one of the most profound feelings that I have ever felt in my heart and in my life, when I came to the realization of the fact that I didn't want the world to change me and that I wanted to be what I came here to be, not what the world made me be. So please, please, please do the aura mist, lean your back against a tree, put your feet on grass barefoot, try the moon water. And if you're interested in the chakra prescription, contact me. But there's so many things that you can do that cost nothing, guys. So please don't let it affect your development, thinking that you can't proceed because you can't take classes. It's not true. I ended up getting certified with Lisa Williams. It was where I was guided. It changed my life. I met a beautiful amount of beautiful souls, like-minded souls, and they're my family now. And that was the big thing that I walked away with, and also knowing that this was truly something that I had the ability to do and that I wanted to do. You gotta want to do it. Never stop wanting to do it. Where there's a will, there's a way. Many blessings. Bye, guys.